Why Bilal never gave Azan again after Prophet Muhammad. There was once a voice, so powerful, so moving, that when he said, Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah, and then people would cry. That voice belonged to Bilal ibn Rabah, the first muezzin in Islam, handpicked by the Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. But one day, that voice fell silent. He gave one last adhan after the Prophet, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, passed away. And never again. This is the story of why. Bilal wasn't just the first person to call the adhan. He was the voice of Islam, chosen by the Prophet, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, himself. Bilal's call to prayer echoed through the streets of Medina, waking hearts and souls. But after the death of the Prophet, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Bilal was never the same. Every corner of Medina reminded him of Rasulullah, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The masjid, the prayers, the smiles. A few days after the Prophet, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, passed away, the Sahaba asked him to call the adhan again. Bilal agreed. But what happened next broke every heart. He began the adhan, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. And then, Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah. And he stopped, his voice cracked and tears filled his eyes. He couldn't go on. The companions who heard it wept. That day, the city of Medina echoed not with the adhan, but with tears. From that moment, Bilal left Medina and never gave the adhan again. When people later asked Bilal, "Why don't you give the adhan anymore?" he would say, "How can I say Muhammadur Rasulullah when he is no longer among us?" This is not just a story. It is a reminder of love, loyalty, and a heart that never moved on. Bilal's voice may have fallen silent, but his love still echoes in every adhan we hear today. If this story touched your heart, then don't keep it to yourself. Comment below, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Share this story, and subscribe to Go Halal Vibes to hear more stories that awaken your soul.